Oh my gosh, I think we're live. I think we're live. Are we out there? Are we out there, my friends? You are there. Good. Nice to see you. All right, let's see who's in the chat. By the way, this is, well, I'll talk about this in a second. All right, so Steve Dunn, Jeff Falls, good to see you. Justin Dykes, good to see you. Chuck, 2121. Sarah, oh, Mr. Kelly McClinton, good to see you, my friend. Ralph, we got Greg. Ring the bell, good to see you. Coach, Skinder, what do you say this? Signal Rail Boomerang 90009. Mr. Tonic, good to see you. All the mods. XXX McNary, Donald Young, Cashew, good to see you. Joseph Kelly, let's do it. Oh man, I just love this. Okay, my friends. I am going to take this opportunity, okay, to say thank you to each and every one of you, okay? Guitargate started in 2013, okay? In January of 2013. So it's about to be 13 years ago. And I have dedicated my entire professional life since I stopped, chasing stages and studios and chose, cameras and computers, right? To teaching on the internet and trying to find ways to get people to play together and connect through music. Literally, that is what I've dedicated my professional life to. And you all have made it possible for me to support my family and chase my dreams, frankly. And so I don't want that to be lost on any of you for one moment. And I will also add that PRS has been a sponsor of mine and a supporter of mine when I was small, when I was nobody, right? But they saw the fire since I think 2015. Okay, so a decade-ish, right? And so we always do PRS giveaways. These are the guitars that you see in the video, and I'll just say it now, I'll say it forever. The people are even better than the products. And that's really saying something because the products are tremendous. Now, the whole point of this year, okay, was we launched the Teleport last year, and the idea was very simple. What's missing in online education, online jamming, whatever, is other people to play with. That's the missing ingredient. And for the past year, we were selling teleports and memberships, and it became very, very clear to me that they need each other. The people that have the memberships want people to play with, and the pedal to do that with, and the people that bought the pedal want the membership to have people to play with, and the courses and the path to, what do I do with this thing? How do I get better? And so for this year, for Black Friday, I decided to do something crazy, and that's quite simply not charge for the membership and then charge for the pedal. I just said, screw it. We're only charging for the membership, right? Because I realized how expensive everything is. And I said, you know what? If I take the risk for the first year, right, and I just basically bank on the fact that people like playing together and that they will play more, things will be fine in the years to come. And we sold more than we have up to date every month, everything combined. We are going to have a lot of people to play with starting now, okay? So from the bottom of my heart, this has been a very long, very expensive, very everything journey. This has taken everything I have to get to this point, okay? But I'm telling you, because of you all, we have totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. Not an exaggeration at all. We are going to have thousands of people of beginner, intermediate, advanced, blues, funk, rock, all over the world to play with, and we're going to be able to hear each other out of each other's amps. So I'm so emotional and thrilled about it because I can't tell you how this journey has gone up until this point. So I am so thrilled to be able to play with you all and be at the helm here and to just say thank you. So that's number one. I got to get that out of the way. Second, before I give the guitar and the amp away, and I'll talk about those. Actually, I'll talk about those now, and then I'll give you some updates. We're going to talk about what to expect with 3.0, what it means, when you're going to get your pedals if you haven't gotten them already, and what's coming down the pipeline, right? What all this is going to turn into, and then I'll open it up for questions. But first, I want you to know I did not reach out to Paul Reed Smith to ask for a giveaway for this 3.0 launch, okay? I simply sent out an email, the same email that I sent all of you. The first one, plain text, no images, nothing, right? They called me and said, this is amazing. This is going to get people playing together. That's our goal too. How about we give you a brand new DGT guitar and the matching amp to give away to somebody? And I said, sold, and I love you. You know this. So here's what they gave me. This is the exact guitar you're going to get. This is the PRS DGT, the David Grissom SE. Now this guitar looks amazing, sounds amazing, and plays amazing. I mean, everything they do is a work of art. What I personally like about this guitar, right? All PRS guitars, but there's something about, I don't know, this one and my my hollow body and my my 594 that's back there. It just the way that it sustains and your vibrato kind of comes through, that is, I don't know whether it's I'm not a gear guy. I don't know whether that's the neck or whether that's, the whatever. But it just sustains and rings out wonderfully. Just a phenomenal guitar, okay? I just thrilled. So this exact one is the one I'm going to ship out. Now let me show you the amp. Now, I don't know. I think that guitar is like $800 or something, right? But I like the amp a lot. If you've seen my videos, you know that I'm an amp player, right? I like the amp is like the thing that I get excited about more than the guitars, right? This is really a heavy, serious amplifier, all right? So this is the DGT Combo 15, all right? Beautiful. Beautiful. This is, I think, another $1,400 or so. This is easily the most expensive rig I've ever given away. And what I really like about this, amp, is the natural breakup in it. David Grissom is a monster player and one of those volume knob riders, right? It doesn't mean you can't have a pedal platform, but like, he's a player's player. And that's what kind of amp this is. So whoever gets this is really going to be happy. Really, really going to be happy. So all those combined, it's like, I don't know, $2,200, $2,300 worth of stuff. And I'm going to ship it to you for free. Okay? Now, let's see who else. Oh, Jackalope, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. Yeah, Twisted Lines. I love it. I love it. Glad you guys can see me. Glad you can hear me. And welcome, everyone. No, it is no pedals. I'm plugged in straight to GarageBand, if you can believe that. All right. So before we give the pedal away, I'm going to open up for questions, but I'm going to talk about what 3.0 is and what it means. So GuitarGate 1.0 was the courses, right? A lot of you out there are perhaps lifetime members. You will always have access to your courses and the community forever, even if you joined 3.0 and then you decide, no, I don't want to, I don't dig all the teleport stuff, okay? GuitarGate 2.0 was when we introduced all the live lessons and master classes with like Jack Roosh and Guthrie Trapp and all the others. That whole library is up there, and they're coming back, okay, for GuitarGate 3.0. 3.0 is the first and only fully interactive lesson and playing community. There is literally not a single place else on the internet that exists that comes with a piece of hardware that allows the members to play together. Not a thing. GuitarGate is the only one. And that's 3.0. All of the lessons moving forward and the live masterclasses, all of the courses moving forward are going to be built and created with a singular thing in mind, and that is, how do we get people to play together? How do we get people to create songs and put the stuff that they're learning and hearing into practice and not just, this is a Dorian lick, right? So the way that the teleport was designed is that there's 4 tracks and drums. So the courses, starting in a couple weeks, I have a Teleport 101 course that's dropping. Well, we're going to go through 10 songs or so, and I'm going to show you how to create basic funk grooves, basic reggae grooves, basic blues grooves. We're going to go through the grooves on the teleport, starting with the drums, and I'm going to show you for each one of them how to make a rhythm part, how to make an upper triad, like a comping part, a bass part that goes with it, a more advanced kind of elevated triad part, and then most importantly, a melody part. The melody brings the rhythm and the harmony together. So we're going to be learning how to craft songs from the ground up using the teleport, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, each week, me and starting in a couple weeks, some other instructors who you will recognize are going to be doing a weekly song each week. Same concept. Drums and the 4 tracks on the teleport designed for all of us to recreate the same song together each week and jump into this part and jump into that part. And we're going to mix up genres. So again, I just saw someone like the reggae thing. We'll do reggae one week, and then we'll do a funk one, and then we'll do a metal one, and then we'll do a jam band one, and then we'll do a folk one, and we'll do whatever. But the point is, each week, you'll have the opportunity to watch a lesson where it's about songs being crafted and you can recreate them with the whole community, and we can all work on the same thing, get better together, and learn how to play different parts and put songs together. Third, the live masterclasses are also coming back, and each week, me and other instructors are going to jump on and take that creation, that singular song, with its 4 parts plus drums, and open it up to you to ask questions and talk about how you might take leads on it or what the other options are. So, and fourth, and I'll show this to you in the app now, you'll also be, I know what, I'm just going to jump into the app. So, how do I pull this up here? Let's add this in. So, here's the app. So what you'll expect, okay, as a 3.0 member, and all this is on the web too. For all you web users, this isn't going to change. So if you're on the app, you're going to see your streak every day to remind you to play more. You're going to see your course where you left off, okay, so you can see where you want to jump back in. The groups, I haven't talked about that yet. I'm going to show that in a second. The song, this recent song lesson, this is what I'm talking about. It's going to be once a week. We work on the same song together. We're going to alternate instructors and genres. Masterclass, again, live once a week, alternating instructors and genres, okay? Then we have our users down here. But let's talk about groups. If I go into groups, this has never existed on GuitarGate before, and this is really a feature, like a focal point of 3.0. If you find people that you want to play with, like let's say you're on the feed, okay? And I'm going to play you some too because these are just awesome. If you find yourself going through the feed and you're finding people that you dig playing with and you're like, yeah, this is awesome. You can go to the groups and you can, as a 3.0 member, you can make your own group. So look, people are making a Dylan group, a blues group, a Velvet Underground group, jam band group, you know, Old Men Learning to Play group, Dave Matthews, Alice in Chains, Pink Floyd cover group, Deadheads, right? You go in here into the group, and then this is its own feed where you guys can make whatever you want. You can make groups for your individual bands. You can jump into groups with people you don't even know. And if you want to invite them, you can invite them. And even if people aren't a part of the group, right, I can hit invite. And even if someone isn't even a part of GuitarGate, you can just enter their email here, and it'll shoot them an email, and they can join the group, right? Last thing I'm going to mention, too, before I get on with the guitar and take questions, is that we're starting a referral program. Most people have 2, 3, 4 other people that they want to play music with, right? We're dedicating 2026 to building the platform and finding people to play with. So we're going to give you a credit to your membership for every person that you refer, right? And if you refer more than 3, you get a full year for free your next year. So there's a very real chance that when this all comes out, that if you refer 3 people every year, that you'll never have to pay ever again, right? So that all is coming down the pipe. The thing I want you to take from all of this is that the missing ingredient that I've been looking for 13 years, okay, to harness the power of the internet with music and education is other people to play with. And like, we're here. Like, we're here and we have it and it works. So I know there's a little bit of bugs. I appreciate everybody on Discord pointing them out. And I just want to say again, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. And I really, really appreciate you. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to mention. If you go onto this Learn tab, this wasn't here, you have all of your courses on GuitarGate with your progress here in the app, right? Like, look at this. this Grateful Dead course. I already have 2,600 people taking this course, right? It's all right here. Your master classes, right here in the app now for 3.0, right? For each instructor. We got Jack coming back. Hopefully we have Jamie and Guthrie coming back, but I have some new faces too. And then the song lessons. Again, I haven't done one for the past couple weeks because I've been in total Black Friday mode, but these are going to start back up, and they're going to be built around or geared towards making songs and making song parts so you learn how to structure things together. All right, there you have that. Actually, before I move on, I'm going to show you this. Let's do share screen, window, also share audio. All right. So same thing. If you're on GuitarGate, and then I promise we're gonna get to the dude. Yeah, twist. This is the whole thing. Like, nothing is better than getting together and playing with people. Whether it's a student and a teacher, or whether just a bunch of dudes drinking beer in the garage, right, and playing music. Like, we are not trying to replace that. That is the best. If you can do it, right? But if you can't, or if you can't even just every day, you can hear each other out of the amp, and you can find people. Oh, my audio became robot style. Really? Okay, let me mute my screen audio. How about now? Check. All right, hopefully that's better. Somebody tell me if it's better. I'm assuming it's better. Okay, good, great. All right, so last thing. You're on the website, okay? For all you web users. Everything that's on the app is on the web. It is mirrored now, okay? So there is no, like, Teleport community and GuitarGate community. It's one GuitarGate community, and everything includes the Teleport. So same login, same everything, okay? Now, again, on your dashboard, you can pick up where you left off with your courses. Recent lesson, recent masterclass, any news update. You have all your courses here, song lessons, and your groups. It's all here. And then all your achievements. There's been some back and forth about, I don't want to keep score, right? I don't want it to be a thing where it's me versus other people and it's some zero-sum thing. That is the polar opposite of what I'm trying to achieve. What I really want to do is let you know that, like, dude, you've got 500 plays. That's 500 people that listened to a song that you uploaded. When's the last time you were in a room with 500 people? You know how many people that is? I think we get kind of jaded and lost in the internet world, and we're like, oh man, that's, it's only 500 or it's only 100. That's a lot of people. So if you post a song and you're not used to posting anything at all, and you get people to listen to it, I want you to get something that reminds you that this is worth it and you're doing it, right? That's the point. Hit the button, okay? So it's not a competition. But point again is all of your stuff is here. And so I don't want my echo to come back, but all of these songs, like, this is so, like this. Let me see if forgive me if the echo comes back, but listen to this. I don't know if that came through, but that is just really, really cool. So again, that's it. Last thing I'll mention, okay? People want to know when they are shipping, okay? So I have good news for you all. I have very good news for you all. First of all, everybody that was in batch 1, or most people, there were a couple that got missed, and we've talked in email. and I apologize for that. Everyone is in batch 1 should have shipped by now, with a couple exceptions, and you know who you are. And I know in batch 2 it said 4 to 6 weeks, right? These puppies are going to be done next week. I didn't want to tell you something that's not true. Now, they're going to be finished next week. Then we test, and then we box, and then we ship. So it's going to be another week or whatever. But unless something goes wrong, right? Things go wrong, but it's not going to go wrong. Unless something changes, you're going to get them soon, okay? Like, I'm doing everything I can to get them out soon. Love, people, like, love it. Got yours, got it in a couple of days, undersell and over-deliver. That's the idea, right? So the update is batch 2 is not being manufactured in January. The manufacturing is happening now, and we should be wrapped up by the end of next week. Then we'll test every single one, we'll box them, and ship them to you. So bam. Hey, really appreciate that. You just signed up right now? Love it. Please, tell your friends, come join. The more people to play with, the better. It's better for everyone. Really appreciate that. No, you're not in batch 3. You're in batch 2. I called our manufacturer, and I said, we sold all of them. So let's make all of them. So that's what happened. Okay, was anything else that I didn't go over? Okay, while I pull up the winner here, I'm going to open it up for some questions. So if you have any questions at all, anything that I did not answer, please let me know. And I am going to pull up the winner here in a second. Joseph, if you ordered on Friday, you should have gotten a confirmation email that it was ordered. But if you were not in the first, I think it was 221 or something that we had sitting on the shelf, or 231, they won't be finished until next week. You'll be in batch 2. But it will not be long. It will not be long at all. But if you got the confirmation email that you ordered it, then you're good. But if you have any issues at all, and this goes for everyone, just email me, support@guitargate.com. I have probably done 1,000 emails in the past week. That is not an exaggeration. It is just me here doing all of it manually, because you guys make this possible. Like, it is important. Okay. Where's the link? You just go to teleport.guitargate.com and you'll see it. If you misspelled your email, email me now. support@guitargate.com. And when I'm off this thread or this stream, I will give it to you. We will figure it out. All right. Yes, Michael, good to see you at Marty's camp. Yes, and by the way, Marty was so great to allow me to do a teleport masterclass at the camp up in New York. And we got video, and I'm going to post it soon, probably in the next few days. I really appreciate that. All right, Tony Leverett. Big Ben, one of our most prolific users. Dude, you are crushing it out there. And also, thanks for all the tech support. Really, 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 really. Really appreciate that. Jeff, will uploading to the pedal take place of uploading videos for the 1.0 courses? No. We still are going to remain a video sharing platform. We are adding song sharing, okay? And in the future, you can bet that we're going to combine the two, okay? When that technology makes itself available and affordable and easy to use. So none of the videos are going anywhere. None of the things are going anywhere. What's going to happen with the existing courses is simple. Instead of just having jam tracks, you're also going to have teleport tracks to download and play with, right? So you're adding a piece, not removing a piece. Okay. Scorgan, I really appreciate that. Yes, Kelly, very important thing to mention. Like basically every guitar pedal, Teleport does not come with a power supply. Most people have their own power supply that they've spent hundreds of dollars on that powers their whole pedal, okay? When you check out, you will be given the option to get a One Spot by True Tone. It is an inexpensive, it's $30, perfect power supply for the Teleport. What the Teleport needs is 9-volt, center negative, putting out at least 200 milliamps, okay? So I think, again, it's only $30. I think it puts out like 12 or 1600 milliamps, and it is 9-volt center negative. So if you don't have that, get the right power supply, okay? Thanks for bringing that up. All right. No, Brian, I just answered this, but I'm going down, the comments are coming in. Of course it's not a dead platform. Everything is the same. Nothing changes. We're just adding it. There is no separate website. There's no separate login. There's no separate anything. We're just adding Teleport integration to everything, right? The way that I would look at it is like, in my emails, I use the example of Peloton. For years before the internet, people had stationary bikes, and then they watched VHS workout videos, right? And then there were DVD workout videos, but you'd be on your stationary bike watching the workout video, and the two things were completely separate, right? And then Peloton came along and was like, no. These things are one. We're going to build the perfect bike for the rides and then build the rides for the bike. That doesn't mean that the bike you already had all of a sudden doesn't work and the videos you'd already been watching are not valuable, right? What this means is we are taking advantage of new technology and the options at our disposal. And as we move forward, we're going to focus on the things that make us play more and play together. So that means that the old videos are still going to be up. The courses and all the diagrams, none of them are going anywhere, and you can still use your old loop pedal like I did in all the videos. Every video I have on GuitarGate, I use the loop pedal because it's the number one thing you should have to get better. But now you'll also be able to download tracks to your Teleport pedal if you have one. That's it. Okay. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Yes, Dean, the Teleport learning course has already been filmed in a professional studio. I spent the money and the time to do it right, and I'm going to continue to do that from here on out and invest in making GuitarGate the best it's ever been, better than it's ever been, frankly. And they're editing it now. So I don't want to guarantee that it's December, but I'm pushing them for it to be December. Yes, Bradley. The Teleport pedal, like most Internet of Things devices, if you're not familiar with what that term is, but like think about your Google Home, your Alexa, like the Wi-Fi lights on your house. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know the reason for it, but almost all of those work on 2.4 gigahertz, and the Teleport is the same. But the good news is, basically every router has the option to put out a 2.4 or a 5, and your phone does as well. The Teleport works with hotspots. There is a setting on your phone where it says maximize compatibility. What maximize compatibility means in your phone Wi-Fi settings is throw out 2.4 gigahertz. I'm sure it means more than that, but that's what it means for me. Okay. First batch international delivery delays are due to snow. I have no idea. I don't know. Let's see. Guitar Center carries the same power supply for about the same money. Yeah, I mean it's real simple. I wanted to find an inexpensive quality power supply, and I didn't charge more than other people charge for it. It's the exact same price as on the manufacturer's website. Which, by the way, they didn't say I had to do. They said I could charge more, but I didn't. Shane, how long do we have to sign up and get the teleport with the membership? Is it going to be, or is it a limited offer? Shane, this is a great answer. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I always tell you guys the truth. I believed in my heart, after spending a year with teleports in the market and selling them as a standalone thing and also selling memberships separately, I believed deep in my heart that they should belong together, and that if there was a way that I could only charge for one and not both, I had a responsibility to figure that out. And I couldn't sell the pedal without a membership, because it has ongoing costs and needs constant investment, and frankly, it also needs the content and community. And I obviously couldn't not charge for the content and community. That's how I make a living. And so I just said, you know what? I'm just not going to charge for the pedal. But the point I'm trying to make is that it was an experiment, for lack of a better word. I didn't know that it would be so widely adopted and it would resonate with people. You know, like, I'm not some business guy. I'm a teacher. And like, all I know is you get it wrong till you get it right. Same as anything else in life. And you try stuff and it works and it doesn't and it doesn't and it doesn't. And usually, like, 26 things don't work until the 27th works. That's how life works. And boy, did this work. Sold out. Right? So what that means is, basically, I take all the risk, and for the first year, basically, I'm adding the cost of a pedal to a membership that used to not have any cost associated with it. Right? So I'm taking all the risk up front in the hopes that people will like playing together, they will like the content, they will dig the community, they'll find people they like to play with, and that when the next year and the next year come about, it will be a no-brainer to stay. And my current gut feeling is I am not going to change that. I think that we nailed it. I think that the response speaks for itself. And if you guys refer your friends, I'm going to keep including the pedal in the membership, and it's going to grow, and it's going to be better for everyone, and that's the plan. So again, that that it is that simple. This easily could have been something else that just didn't take, but that's not what happened. I'm out, and I got to make more, a lot more, and that's great. So here we go. Garrett, it'll be the best equipment purchase you make. Really appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate. Justin, is there anyone more dedicated to getting people into music than you? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, man, but I can tell you that music completely saved my life. I was not a calm, secure, happy kind of child and adolescent. And music kind of gave me a path for all those feelings that I was feeling. And then it slowly turned into a life-altering passion. And then sharing that passion with other people, especially when I became a father, became another passion that eclipsed the first one that I never saw coming. And it's what I think about all day long. And I also will say that I don't even know how to say it, but you guys empower me more than I probably empower you. So much of this is so that I don't quit and that I don't stop. And that's really true. That's why I do all of this too. And I think that this place will continue to get more and more special and cherished as the AI of the world and all this fake shit keeps getting more and more pronounced and taking over our lives. And this is going to be a place where real people are connecting and hearing each other and feeling each other's vibrato in the room like they're together. I think that this is going to become an increasingly rare and celebrated corner of the universe. And I feel grateful, but also inspired to pick up my guitar every day because of you all. And so it's not pure altruism. I gain tremendously from having you all behind my back too, and having my back. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay. I am going to I'm going to give away this guitar now. Okay. And then I'll get back to answering questions, and I'll stay on as long as you all will like. All right. So this was picked completely randomly. Okay. So I know I've been doing this for 13 years now, and for the first 7 or 8, people would call BS on everything that I did. Okay. And that really doesn't happen anymore. And I have shipped guitars and amps to Australia, to Asia, to Europe, to South America, Lord knows tons in North America, and through Canada, Mexico, not any to Antarctica, and I don't think any to India, but basically everywhere else in the world. When I do giveaways, it is purely random and there are no global restrictions. Okay, so I'm just going to say it. The winner of the whole PRS rig, I'm not going to say your email, but I'm worried that there are multiple of you with this name, but I'm not going to repick because that would be wrong, and I don't repick. But so if there are multiple of you with this name, email me, okay? And I'm going to know based on where you live and your email address. But the winner's name is Mike Brown. Mike Brown, I hope that you are out there in the comments. If you are, let me know. But I'm sending this to you. So when you see this, I'm going to email this to you right when we're finished. But I'm going to send this rig to you free of charge. I'm paying for the shipping. And I am going to make sure that PRS knows that you want it. And if you post a video or a picture with it and you tag me, okay, then it would let everyone know that this is real and that you actually received it and that there's no funny stuff, okay? And I love seeing in the comments that everyone is so supportive. Again, Mike Brown, if you're watching, say so in the comments and feel free to email me, or I'm going to email you when this is over. So again, thank you so much. This was picked completely randomly, and I love you all. So now I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna open it up for other questions. Anything that I have left out, I'm sure there's lots of stuff, but the floor is yours. The floor is yours to anyone that wants it. And real quick, again, this was this very significant, very heavy, with built-in reverb, PRS the David Grissom 15 combo amp. This thing is ridiculous. And again, this is being sent in the full original packaging with all of the goodies, right? And Mike, you are also getting this guitar, this PRS DGT SE Custom. I don't know what they call this red, but this thing is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. And again, I'm going to take this opportunity to again say thank you to everyone at PRS Guitars. I mentioned in the beginning, and I'll say it again, the people are even better than the products. And they have been supporting me for almost a decade. And just so everyone out there knows, we have never exchanged a dollar. We have never signed a piece of paper. This is as old school and handshake as a deal as I'm aware exists in this kind of industry. They basically say yes to things that I want to do, and I say yes to things they want to do, and the world goes round and round, and they think that I am putting good things out into the air that get people playing music, and I think that they put good things out into the world that get people playing music, and so everybody wins. And so, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you everyone at PRS, especially Eric. You know who you are if you happen to see this, for reaching out to me. You're the man. I really appreciated getting to know you. Just a goddamn legend. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Okay, so again, Mike Brown, I'll shoot you an email when this is done. And let's see, Justin, you are so happy. Dude, it's my pleasure, man. My pleasure. All right. Hey, Mike, as far as PRS, I have two of their instruments, and one of them, the PRS SE1, is the best P90 style pickups I've ever heard. You know what? I don't believe I've ever played a PRS with the P90, and I am in the mood to do a little P90. I am totally in the mood for a little P90. Really separates the men from the boys, the P90s do, you know? Take a look at how Phil X rips his P90s around. You gotta commit to your notes, right? You have to really push with the right amp, with the right P90. But if you can, I mean, it's just perfect. Perfect. Okay. Steve Dunn, thank you so much for tuning in. Go pick up your little man. I love it. Music Man, are you going to take requests? Black Magic Woman, Jeff from Colorado. Yes. If you're on GuitarGate, drop it into the Reacts request page, okay? Drop it in there. I have been in Black Friday mode and then Thanksgiving, and so I haven't looked at any of it. And email mode, again, I've probably done 1,000 emails in the past week, but we're getting back to the music starting right now. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to ship this guitar. And then it's music, 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 music. To the courses, to the reacts, to the lessons, to just playing with you all on the platform. So just drop it in there. Okay. Much love, David. I really appreciate you. JT Kane, any chance you can ask Paul they plan on making a separate pickup purchase? No. No. You can ask Paul. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've had so many funny interactions with Paul over the years. But no, did you know PRS, they dropped I don't know, a dozen or more new models and products this year? Like, they're doing all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what they're going to come out with. Joe. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. And again, if you're a member and you want to upgrade, okay, you get a discount. I want this to be as easy as possible for everyone who's already a member of the community to upgrade and start teleporting so we can hear each other and play together. So just email me, support@guitargate.com or michael@guitargate.com, if that's easy to remember. And my answer will be yes. I will say yes. Okay. Michael, whenever I put one of your videos on, she likes to watch because she thinks you're adorable. Settle down. Hey, man. can only do what you can do. You can only do what you can do. Oh, I don't even know. I'm not gonna say a rough comment, but love it. Okay. Hey, is that you, Eric? My man. Guys, I think this is Eric from PRS in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. With the best setup to go guitar, quad, Cortex, teleport. Okay, so check it out. The teleport captures what comes in front of it, okay? So it's just like an audio interface or a microphone or anything that captures sound. So if you want to capture all of the effects and amp modeling or whatever it is that you want to send to someone else or upload to the community to hear, put it before the teleport. Have the output of that thing go to the input of the teleport. But if you want to capture the raw guitar so that people on the other end can get different sounds with their amps, tried whatever, that is what I generally do. I generally maybe add a touch of reverb, but I generally capture the raw guitar sound and upload that. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's just, what do you want to share? That's it. Okay. Yes, totally fine. Totally fine to do the on-off switch thing. Joe from Jersey. The way that you know that which batch you are is if it has shipped yet. Everything in batch 1 has already shipped. Batch 2 is scheduled for completion at the end of next week. Then we will test and make sure every single one works, and we will box it and we will ship it, okay? I way overestimated the timeline on the website to play it safe, but I'm telling you all now that they're being built as we speak. They should be finished next week. We will test every single one and then box it and ship it. It's happening in real time. Okay, Tony, what's the best path for a 2-year beginner with the pedal and 3.0? So here's the thing. If you're a beginner, the initial hurdles are sometimes steep, right? Physical, like does it actual? But if you're a 2-year beginner, you're past all that. Here's what you want to do, man. You get the pedal, and you want to start making simple songs. You want to do your training course, like your exercise course, right? To just kind of get your fingers moving. And then when the new teleport course comes out, add that to your regular course thing, okay? So, again, hopefully December, pushing real hard to be in the next couple weeks. It's done. They're editing it. When it's done, it'll be up. But making songs is the way. Creation with other people. It doesn't matter whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, or whatever. The highest and best use of this platform with the teleport is to craft songs, to make parts with other people. So put the drums on, settle into a groove, upload it. Someone else will hopefully add a part. Go through the feed, find something that sounds cool, download it, add a part and send it back up. Don't worry about if you think it's good or not, just hit the button. The process of creation with other people is going to rapidly slingshot you out of what's kept you in the beginner phase for the past 2 years. It's going to change I can only find an hour a day or an hour a week, and then I get busy and something happens and the guitar lives in my case. It's going to change that very quickly to, I'm scrolling through the app. I'm going to download this. And then before you know it, like 45 minutes went by, and like I'm trying to figure out this part to this funk song, and I didn't. And I realized that's 45 minutes I spent with the guitar in my hands, right? So creation is the way. Okay, Ralph, you are welcome. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Mark Vanderlyn. How do I put this on the screen? It won't let me. Well, I see your super chat. It says, do you have a pre-love for bluegrass? Yes, I have a pre, post, and current love for bluegrass. You turn a happy kid when turning bluegrass vids. Yes, I do. I work with dogs and train in body language, and I noticed that. I love this. Okay. When I went to LA, growing up, I was a metalhead. When I went to LA, I don't know why or how, but I got bit by the bluegrass bug hard. And I have always felt that is like really just the pinnacle of what you can achieve as a musician. The discipline with the vocals and the voice leading and all the harmonies, like it's just perfect. I love the stories. I love the inflection. Like I love everything about those people and that in the genre that they represent. Deeply, deeply, deeply do I love bluegrass. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see here. Look, it is Eric. 31 new products this year. Bananas. Bananas. Okay. Everybody, if you see this guy, that's Eric, that PRS. Tell him thank you. He's the one that made this giveaway possible. Legend. Okay. Big Ben, with Teleport, I find myself playing on genres that I wouldn't normally play with my current circle of musical friends. Exactly. That's the point. Everyone, I got this chat out of here. How'd that happen? Okay. If I get 2 emails or phone calls or I run into someone at a show or whatever that say, why I haven't progressed or why I'm not going to join or why, it's always 2 reasons. It's time. I don't have the time. And 2, it's I keep playing the same stuff over and over again, right? This is the problem we're trying to solve. This is the problem in a nutshell, right? You're trying to get people who quit or get frustrated or get stuck at a certain level and they just stop. You're trying to get those people to keep going and to find that joy and to love the process, right? And so logging on and seeing someone upload a totally different genre than you would ever play, and it's someone you don't know, and choosing to download it. And like I said before, you found yourself for 45 minutes playing, trying to figure out a part, to some reggae tune or whatever that you would never have done before, right? And all of a sudden that time is evaporated and you go on to do with your whatever. There's so much has happened there. Number one, and the most important one, you actually quickly, you didn't mess with gear. You didn't try to find your good setting with your tone. You immediately started playing, okay? And the guitar was in your hands for that 45 minutes or whatever. Number 2, you played with somebody you didn't before, and you played something you had never played before. So you're actually playing, it's actually in your hands, and you're actually doing something that you've never done before. Like it's not the same old pentatonic lick. And then 3rd, which I'm assuming is the same for you as it is for me, which is the real big one, you don't create at all. At all. At all. I will tell you that, and this is a big deal for everyone that's listening, I would say, even though GuitarGate for 13 years and hundreds of thousands of people that have come and taken the lessons, maybe 5% have ever uploaded anything. Maybe, right? But over 50%, more than half of the people that got the teleport, that have a teleport, have already uploaded and downloaded something. So you're talking about a massive change on the daily usage of the platform, of the product that you're talking about. All of us as creatures of habit, we're used to watching videos and then looking at our PDFs, or maybe we go to our lesson and we go to YouTube and we learn a song, but we are not creating, we're not uploading, we're not collaborating, right? It is this way. It is flowing this way. And if you're only flowing this way, you're missing the whole point of music. We all do it because it's this way, and it's this, right? Finally, more than half of the people are doing this. When I first realized that is the moment that I was just like, no, we're making this cheap and easy. We're not going to charge extra for the pedal. It's just the membership. Everyone gets the pedal. If that trend can continue and half of the members are uploading and creating, everyone wins. And you play more, you play different stuff with different people, and you do what I say at the end of every video. You keep it in your hands and you keep it part of your life. That's the shit. That's why it's worth doing. Anyhow. Okay. Yeah, John. And you've been prolific. And I love you and thank you for it. All right, my friends, that is it. I am going to email old Mike Brown right now. I don't think I saw him in the comments, but I want to thank you all again for making this a tremendous success. And now that we're through all the sales cycles and through all the nonsense, we're going to get back to the music. The master classes are coming back. The weekly song lessons are coming. The teleport course is coming. An ocean of people to play with are coming. And it's just the beginning. 13 years in, we're just getting started because we just figured out the missing link, which is people to play with. And that's it, my friends. I love you all. And I love you, Eric. And I love everyone at PRS for always supporting me. I will have your back as you've always continued to have my back. And that's it. Cheers, my friends. Be safe out there. I'll see you around the way.